Hello and welcome. If you're seeing this video, I'm assuming that you just finished seeing a video regarding the world's first smart card tied to an ecosystem, the FLYE card. Before we get into this, I want to let you know that this video was designed to give you a little bit more information about the FLYE and commission possibilities. But one thing I want you to understand is that this is a hypothetical example. There's no guarantee in income or that your team will do anything or that any FLYE cards will be sold. Now you're probably asking yourself, can I really profit from the launch of the FLYE card? Well, let's think about that. What if you sold 10 cards the first month it goes public to the world? See, the card's not public yet, but it will be in the next 6 to 12 months. What if you sold just 10 cards to FLYE card holders? They didn't become reps, they didn't become members, they just wanted a card. Now let's think about this. How many times a day do you use your current debit or credit card? See, for me, I would think that I use it give or take 3 times a day. What if each of your referrals did the same exact thing? And let's just say they did it 2 times a day. They got 2 blinky blinks a day. They used their smart card 2 times a day and they showed off their card. It blinked 2 times a day and someone saw it each time. That's about 60 blinky blinks a month. Now, let's be real. They're bound to refer at least one person, right? Think about it. If 60 people see this card blinking, this new technology, a smart card, at least one person is going to say, you know what? I want one. And what if they just kept doing that? So let's think about this. First month, you personally refer 10 people to get a smart card. They get a smart card through your direct referral. And those 10 people every month refer one more person simply using the card. And everyone they bring in refers one a month simply using the card and someone saying, hey, I want one. Now look how these numbers go. 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, all the way up to the month 12, 1 year in, 20,480 people. Now, I don't know if you know this, but moving forward, when this card goes public, it's going to be a $20 commission per card. Imagine if all these people that came in were just card members. Since nobody became a rep and nobody became a member, they're your direct signups. They're your direct referral. That's $20 a pop. What if you did that? You're looking at $409,000 for simply sharing an idea, showing people how to use a smart card. But let's say this number was 90% wrong. What if we messed up 90% of the time? Still, in 1 year, $40,000. Just imagine the possibilities. Once again, this is a hypothetical example, but what if? Now, what if we took it a step further? What if you did 25 cards your first month, and every month moving forward, each person just simply got one person to get a card? Hey, I want one. Hey, I want one. Hey, I want one. At the end of the year, you have 51,000 people with cards tied to you within your network. What does that look like? $1 million. Now, for some people, they're like, whoa, hold up, Max. This sounds like too much. Okay, let's bring it back a little bit. What if, once again, we messed up 90% of the times and you only got 10% of this? You're looking at $100,000, $102,000, $400 to be exact. See, what I want you guys to understand is, what if an example like this kept growing? What if an example like this, we tied it into the Dream Trust local program? Let's think about that. Let's look into that real quick. 51,000 people started using the card to eat out. What if all 51,200 people ate out once a month at a Dream Trust local partner, and an average meal that they ate was $50? Average once a month, $50. And at that Dream Trust local place, that restaurant, they were offering 30% back in points. Now, if they're offering 30% back in points, That means they're paying about $7.50 to World Ventures in marketing. And if you guys saw what they unveiled at the boot camp, they were talking about 3%, which would be 23 cents coming back to you. But imagine this was happening for 51,200 people at 23 cents a pop. You're looking at about $11,520 a month from your success team and those around you, those card members only, not even members, not even reps, just card holders eating out. Something that they're gonna do anyways. Something that they're gonna be incentivized to do. Why? Because they're earning points to go on a vacation. See, I want you to understand what you have your hands on with this FLYE card. I'm gonna leave you with a quick story in case you didn't hear the story before, but I'm gonna leave it with you just in case to paint some vision. See, one thing I want you to understand is that it's all about being at the right place at the right time. Because you could be at the right place at the right time, and if you don't take note of that, it's as if you were never there. I'm going to tell you a quick story about technology, about innovation. In 1976, there's a gentleman by the name of Ron Wayne. Ron Wayne owned 10% share of a technology company, a new technology company that was about to launch. And every decision you make in life, every decision comes down to faith or fear. Faith or fear. Fear for some of you guys like Ron Wayne back in the day is saying to you, what if this car doesn't work? What if it's not real? What if I can't share with anyone? What if nobody wants it? That's fear. Faith says, what if I am at the right place at the right time? What if this works? What if this is the next big thing and I got my hands on it? See, Ron Wayne, he allowed fear to take over his decision. And by the way, this is a true story. Ron Wayne, 1976, owned 10% share of a company, and because of fear, he let it go. He said, you know what, I don't want this 10%. I'm going to sell it to you for $800. Who was the gentleman across the table from him? Steve Jobs. The idea was Apple. Ron Wayne let go of 10% of Apple in 1976. 10% of Apple today, about $70 billion. Why did Ron Wayne let it go? Simply because he couldn't understand what was about to go down. Steve Jobs was saying he was about to replace the computer, as you see here pictured. Back in the day, computers were the size of rooms. And all what Steve Jobs was trying to do was create a personal computer that you can have in your home. You know, Steve Jobs was explaining this to Ron Wayne, and Ron Wayne was like, man, I don't know, man. How are you going to turn this big computer into something so small that can fit into a house? Ron Wayne was looking at Steve Jobs like, man, what are you smoking? What are you drinking? Are you crazy? Right now, we just shared with you the smart card. And I don't know if you guys got it, but just like the iMac, after the iMac, they introduced iTunes, and iTunes, after that, was the iPhone. And what happened? It reversed. The iPhone pushed people to use the iTunes. iTunes pushed people to buy Macs. Same thing is going to happen with this card. The FLYE card is going to push people to earn points, eating out. And where's the best place to use those points? Is on dream trips. It's going to push people to get a membership. See, at the end of the day, there's 3 rules to success, and I'm going to share them with you real quick. Rule number 1, be at the right place at the right time. Be at the right place at the right time. Number 2, recognize you are at the right place at the right time. Like I said earlier, if you don't recognize this, it's as if you were never, ever there and you miss out on an amazing opportunity simply because of fear. And last but not least, take massive and immediate action. See, one thing I want you guys to understand, most people don't win because they're afraid to lose. But what they don't realize is that losing is nothing but a lesson if you just learn from it. See, failure comes with success. By the end of the day, you never know if you're going to win if you don't give it a shot. All I'm saying, guys, is give it a shot. Your wings already exist. All you have to do is fly.